Yeah, for lay people.
Hi, I'm a longtime fan and kind of nervous. So, I read an article in the Huffington Post that people that read books or watch movies take traits of the characters they most identify with and take it upon themselves and help them make critical choices in their life. And this is also true for actors in any sense where they pour it, give and take. My question is, what did you pour from yourself into Spike, and what did Spike pour into you?
Wow, that's a really heavy question. They kind of meld after a while, so I'm not sure which is me and which is the character anymore. And the great thing I think about voice acting, and I think this is probably true for most actors in any medium, is that to give a true performance, you have to give a piece of yourself anyway. For Spike, I kind of gave the badass thing that I always imagined myself to be as a little kid but could never really achieve. So that's kind of where I started. What made Spike really interesting for me was, I think it happened in the movie when he's in the jail cell opposite Elektra. And they're having this conversation. He has to go down to a deep, sensitive, vulnerable place. And to take that character that was kind of easy for me to go badass, and the whole fighting thing, something I always imagined in my head, to something vulnerable. Oddly enough, the vulnerability was more uncomfortable for me to bring to it. But it kind of opened me up. It started that process of opening that part of me up as a person too. So every character, I think since then, that really kind of triggered something in me to be open to that happening with all of my characters. So, especially when I get to a place like Leron, I was wide open by that time, so it is. Take that as you will. But yeah, they cross over now, so I don't even know who I am anymore. It's a deep question.
Hello.
Hey man, like your art.
Thank you. Could you answer my question as Zegrim from Rogue Galaxy?
I'll try. I don't know if I remember his voice. It's kind of like mine, but a little bit deeper, right? Okay.
So I just found out that he's evil. Should I stop giving him all the good items?
No. He's evil. Duh. Wow, you looked really unsatisfied with that answer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hi.
My first question was against the rules, so my second question is, as a huge fan of Samurai Champloo, which I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think Samurai Champloo is better than Cowboy Bebop. And I want to know, who do you think would win in a contest of badassery? Spike Spiegel or Mugen?
Spike's got a gun, dude. And isn't afraid to use it.
Hi. I was wondering how you would compare doing a dramatic Western character like Grunt to doing one of the more zany Japanese characters like Garcia effing Hotspur.
There is no comparison once you start with Garcia effing Hotspur. Mamas, cover your children's ears. Because he wields a huge boner.
Alright, Steve, I was wondering, do you have any requests for lines that you're just sick of saying over and over again? And if not, I have one.
Give it to me, baby.
Could you please say, "You take too long to take a shit"?
Can I say that here? I guess you already broke them all, right? All right, get the censors ready. You know what? I think I have that written down. I think I have the whole speech written down. There's something in there. Let me see if I have that. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, I got it. Aw, Jet, don't give me that Art of War crap. And you take too long to take a shit. I'm sorry, censors. I'm not.
Hey there.
Hi.
Let's just simplify this whole thing and just give us an evil laugh. How about that?
Run.
Yes.
My question is, of all the shows you've done voice acting for, especially between Big O and Cowboy Bebop, which do you think had the best music?
Big O! Big O!
Big O is awesome, but I actually bought the soundtrack for Bebop. It's awesome, several of them. Yeah, no, it was awesome. I listen to it in my car all the time, still. You agree? Okay, I guess he agrees. All right.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask you, are you aware of this guy who's impersonating you around Hollywood? He goes by the name of David Lucas, and I just wanted to hear your reaction in Grunt's voice.
He was delicious. A little bit rough on the way out, but...
Hey, Steve.
Hi.
It's my friend's birthday today.
Friend's name?
His name's Austin.
Austin, happy birthday. Where are you?
So, actually, could you say it in Tom's voice?
Oh, okay. Austin, happy birthday. Only Tsunami.
Hey, Mr. Negotiator. How's it going? I was wondering, what started your career in voice acting?
Big happy accident. It really was an accident. I was a musician at the time. I was playing in an R&B band, opening for heavy metal acts in Hollywood. We had our equipment sabotaged, we had cheeseburgers thrown at us, it wasn't going well. So for a day job, I was working as a driver for a low-budget film company. The company that made Reanimator, are you guys aware of that film?
Yeah.
And eventually Puppet Master, all those films. So I was with that company for 15 years. I ended up being an executive there. But at that time, I had just started at the company. I was in the mailroom, and I was the only non-actor, probably in the whole building, because everybody's an actor in Hollywood, no matter what job they have. And we all used to just goof around with stupid voices in the mailroom. And one of my friends and I, Tom Fawn, who is a working voice actor, he still does a bunch of stuff. But Tommy and I would revert to like 80-year-old Jewish men greeting each other in the parking lot as we're coming back from runs. And so the belt would come up and we'd kind of hunch down. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. How'd it go out there? And so my friend Victor Garcia, who is also he's a really great actor. He's doing other things more on the other side of the business now. But Victor was casting for an anime called The Guyver at the time. Back then, we were calling it Japanimation. Nobody really knew what it was in the States. It was all subs back then. And he asked me if I wanted to come in and do some creature parts on the weekend. And he'd pay me $7 a line if I got hired for the role. So I thought, wow, this is great. And he would feed me. So, being a starving musician, I thought this is a great deal. So I went out there, and all my friends were at the studio. They didn't realize that it would be more efficient and cheaper if you hired one person at a time. So they had to feed us breakfast and lunch. We hauled all the equipment up into this treehouse recording studio. Literally, it was a treehouse called The Cave. Terrible place. The owner of the treehouse actually hung upside down by his knees and was cutting limbs with a chainsaw while we were recording in the street. And so I started out with a creature, and the first thing I think I did was I was a zoonoid ripping the arms off of another zoonoid. And so I had a natural ability to hit the lip flaps, and so they hired me on for 26 episodes and gave me another role, a speaking role, and I ended up being one of the main bad guys. I was Guyver 3 on the thing. But my very first thing was basically going like that, and they liked it, so that was the very first thing I did.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I was here yesterday too, and there hasn't been much Naruto love, so can you do a line as Orochimaru?
I can, and I have some written down. Sarutobi Sensei, have you ever felt the joy and fulfillment of humiliating and destroying the one you once called Sensei? No, I suppose not. Perhaps vicariously through me, you'll get a hint of what I mean. Just a taste before you die. Ed.
Will you do a line with Ed?
Sure.
Okay, your line is, just what did you promise the kid, Faye?
Just what did you promise the kid, Faye?
She promised Ed that Ed would become a real member of Bebop.
Ed, despite what I've said before, I love you. The dog, not so much.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
My brother's not here today, but his question is, in Ben 10, who did you like voicing more, Heat Blast, Ghost Freak, or Vilgax?
Vilgax was the most painful. Ghost Freak was the most interesting. Heat Blast I liked because he went so ape crap over sumo slammer cards. And because he was just so shocked that he was on fire and it didn't burn. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
You have voiced some of the most awesome characters ever. In terms, if you threw them all into a battle royale, who do you think would win?
Spike's got a gun.
I think you would just kind of be a red mist. There's so many powerful characters in that pile that I don't think it would last more than like 10 seconds and it would just be a big old spray of red mist. I don't think anybody would survive. Except maybe Wolverine, because he could, unless they cut him up in 6 parts and put him in different places. Wolverine would probably drag himself out of there. Oh man, that hurt.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I'm a huge fan of Samurai Champloo, so I'm just wondering, how was it playing Mugen?
It was really fun playing Mugen. I suddenly always had an urge for dumplings. So, that was really fun. It was what an interesting show. Yeah, that was really cool. I'm just starting to watch it now, so. Out of time.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I'm a really big fan. Suddenly, I'm very embarrassed. Okay.
Don't be embarrassed. Is that hair natural?
No, it's
beautiful.
Yeah, I grow a flower in the background. But my question is, I know you probably don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of anime, so you might not be able to answer this one. But is there any character of a show that has not yet been dubbed in America that you would really like to play? Also, what's your favorite anime?
Yeah, that's a really rough question for me because obviously I don't even watch the shows I've been in. I've seen maybe 5 or 6 shows that I've been in and most of them not even front to back. I think the only anime that I've seen front to back would be Cowboy Bebop and Digimon because I was writing for it. But the other ones I've seen maybe 5, 6 episodes. And as far as stuff coming down the pike, I don't even know because I don't have time to watch my own stuff. The only thing I really have been watching lately, every single episode, like an 8-year-old kid with a bowl of cereal in my lap, is Korra. Every Saturday morning I'm sitting there going, it's great. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for questions. I hate this part because they're all about. Do you really want to take one more?
Can we do one more?
All right, he said
one more. Yeah,
You
we always
just
have to
got
announce
so
one
lucky.
more, right? Okay.
The voice from above said take one more.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have a question, but I have something for you.
Oh, okay. If I told you that, they'd kill me. Oh, wow. Wow. Now I have something to hold up while I'm speaking. I guess this makes it official. Hold on. I gotta make sure I get this right. Republic City now belongs to the Equalists. The revolution has begun! Thank you guys so much for having me. I love you all. Thank you very much. Autographs at 1 o'clock, right? Autographs. Laughs at 1 o'clock. I'll see you guys soon.